Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you how to clean a cotton candy. There's a process to it. There's a few things I want to just talk about first that you never do. Never submerge this. Some guys will teach you that you just turn this upside down in a bucket of water and submerge it, but honestly, you run the risk of damaging the brushes. And I'm going to show you what the brushes are first before we clean it, okay? So come on over here. You notice right here, you've got these two, they almost look like screws, and they kind of are. But what you're going to do is you're going to unscrew these, okay? And there's 4 of these per machine, and these are called brushes, okay? And these, what they are is they're like little filaments. Maybe even filament's not the right word. But basically this right here, what it does is it rubs against the inside of the cylinder, okay? And this electricity creates heat. And it's the heat mixed with the sugar and the floss that creates cotton candy. So if you turn this upside down and submerge it, I'm not saying it won't work, but you're going to greatly reduce the life of this machine, and especially the brushes. So if you want to change out brushes all the time and struggle with broken machines and have to worry about cotton candies every few weeks, go ahead and submerge it. But I say you want to do it a different way, which is what I'm going to show you. But I show you these brushes because even with proper maintenance, you need to have these on hand. And part of the process of cleaning is checking these brushes and make sure they're not burnt out, make sure the coils look good, make sure you don't have any real, like, you'll see like burn marks on the brushes if they're damaged. And so part of the cleaning process is to take and check these brushes every time, okay? If you don't do that, you really run the risk of damaging the machine, and worse than that is getting out in the field and having a customer with a machine that doesn't work because we didn't test it and check it right. Okay, so that's the thing about brushes, and don't submerge these. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to actually clean a machine, okay? Let's talk about these little knobs right here, okay? Again, this is a lot about maintenance of the machine. When these are transported, or when you send them out with the customer, or when you take them out yourself, these really should be tightened all the way down, okay, like this. If you don't do that, you're going to wind up with broken machines a lot, because this should tighten all the way down and keep this from wobbling while you're traveling. You don't want a bunch of movement and vibration when you're traveling. So when you get there, you want to undo these right all the way so that it can free float, because it needs to free float in order for it to make cotton candy. So in the cleaning process, we need it to free float. So we're going to loosen these knobs all the way up, okay? And here's the way that I do it. You should have some clean 5-gallon buckets on hand at all times, okay? They can just be any 5-gallon bucket, it doesn't matter, okay? And step 1, this is kind of obvious, because all the flossing and cotton candy goes in this hole, we're going to just pour out any excess into the garbage. Okay, just turn it upside down and dump it out. But you can't get all of it, but we still got to get it out of there to clean it properly. Okay, so what we're going to do, once we've emptied the top out, we're going to put this bucket right on top like this. Okay, just set it on there, and we're going to turn on the unit. Now this unit actually is in need of repair, so it's going to vibrate pretty bad, but I'm just going to kind of show you. Okay, I'm going to turn this on. Okay. Normally on a machine that is actually not broken, it will spin in there real nice, and this will stay on top no problem. Okay, and then you're going to turn the heating element on for about a minute, minute and a half, while it's running. And what's going to happen is that last little bit of residue of cotton candy that is stuck inside here that you can't pour out, it's going to create a cotton candy ring in here. And it's going to actually clean the unit out and get all of the excess cotton candy out. And at the same time, it's going to heat up this element right here, which is where all of the things get gummed up. Okay? So this needs to be warm, so you can take then a clean damp rag, right? And you can just, after it's been heated up, wipe this all down and clean. Once you've done that, you've got a clean machine, right? But there's a couple more pieces. All right, I'll show you that here next. Alright guys, so here's the second piece of cleaning a cotton candy machine. Now some of you will have a white plastic tub like this. Some of you will have an aluminum metal tub like this. One of the key differences, they're both the same size, they both fit on top, but if you use a metal, you have to use this plastic mesh and these clips to clip on the outside. The reason why is because the cotton candy will not stick to the side properly on a metal unit without this mesh. So when it comes back, it will be filthy dirty, right? With cotton candy flossing, and it'll be all pink or blue or whatever. Well, on a white plastic tub, you don't need that. Okay, it'll just be around here. But the cleanup process is the same for both, really. All you're going to do is you're going to get your hose, okay? Because this cotton candy floss and sugar will dissolve almost instantly in water. So what I do is I will take this even just with a hose, and I will spray this out, or I'll take it into the bathroom and clean it out in the sink or something like that. And then these just get sprayed out with a hose, and then wipe it out with a clean rag. Okay, really simple. You're not really dealing with any kind of germs or anything like that. What you're mainly dealing with is just the mess and the stickiness of the cotton candy, okay? So you're just going to use water, warm water, and clean rags to clean all that up. And then same thing with this, okay? There's some floss in here. But really, this is just going to be just the powder residue from the floss mixture, right? So all you're going to do is you're just going to wash this out like you would anything else with warm water, and it should be fine. Warm water and clean rag will do the job. And then same thing here. This will kind of get gummed around this area, and in transport these kind of get dirty and stuff like that. And just from the customer's perspective, I usually wipe these out, right, with a clean rag, and then I might even use a detergent side, some kind of a Simple Green or some kind of a cleaner, to get this all really clean so it looks nice when it goes out. But really, I mean, as far as cleaning cotton candies, those are the pieces. And if you have any questions or any kind of trouble, give us a call. We'll help you out. Okay?